Hi, today I'm going to be talking to you about the solution to help solve women's health problems. I will go through with you 1. What are the health problems that women are facing today? 2. Why is there such a drastic increase? 3. One of the main causes to this, and also lastly, the solution. So let's start. These are some of the health problems that women everywhere are facing right now. Are you suffering from any one of these? What about your mother, your sisters, or your friends? I, for example, get really bad menstrual pains and it would last for a few days. And when I use sanitary towels or pads, it gets really hot and itchy. I actually go through this every day because I wear panty liners. It is really uncomfortable. Okay. Going back to the screen, women also suffer from fibroids, which are actually tumors that grow in the uterus. The effect of having this, it would disturb your menstrual cycle, affect your bladder, and give you bad stomach pains. Women also suffer from endometriosis. What does that mean? Well, it's actually when your period blood overflows to the back of your uterus and it can cause a lot of problems. Some of the symptoms of having this is that you get period pains, irregular period, and sometimes there are no symptoms at all. It can be that one day something happened and you accidentally found out that you have it, and it's already so bad that you would actually have to take out your womb, your reproductive system. Scary, isn't it? One health problem that we always see happening is cancer, and women suffering from cancer is growing rapidly every day. Did you know that it was reported in the newspaper on the 13th of May 2009 that 1,600 women are diagnosed with cervix cancer every single day? One of the main known reasons for cervix cancer is low immune system, which can be caused by dioxin. So, why is there an increase of women's health problems nowadays? One of the main causes is the use of pads and panty liners that contain dioxin. I bet you are wondering, what on earth is dioxin? Before exposing to you what dioxin is, let's take a look at how disposable pads and panty liners are made. When we buy pads and panty liners, we see them as very white and clean. But are you aware that they were actually made from dirty old stuff? When our mom sells off old newspaper to the paperman, I bet she didn't know that it was going to be recycled into the pads and panty liners that we use, huh? To make it into sanitary pads and panty liners, all the old recycled waste would go through a very rigorous bleaching process using all these chemicals, which would produce a very dangerous toxin called dioxin. Okay, so let's take a look at what actually is dioxin. In short, it's a highly toxic chemical and it is classed as a carcinogen, which means that it is a cancer hazard to humans. There are also many other health problems that are linked to humans being exposed or using products that contain dioxin, like using those recycled pads and panty liners. Using the pads and panty liners that have dioxin in them can cause all this. Dioxin is actually well known for its ability to damage humans' immune system, so humans will be more prone towards diseases and illnesses. Dioxin also interferes with the hormonal system. This means that a woman would have imbalanced hormones, which could cause infertility, very hard to get pregnant, irregular periods, and a lot more. Not just that, dioxin also causes cancer, severe reproductive and development problems. Example of this is learning disabilities and birth defects in babies. Don't you agree that this is happening more now? Dioxin is so dangerous that it's even worse than cyanide. It's even worse than arsenic. Can you imagine how dangerous it is now? And we are using it every day without giving it any thought at all. There are so many reports that show how dangerous it is to use these recycled pads and panty liners, but I guess we never put much thought to it as we didn't feel like we had any other choice. I mean, we can't use cloth like how they did back then to go to work, could we? Of course, cloth is better than these toxic pads and panty liners, and that's why women back then don't get a lot of health problems like we talked about. But It just won't be practical, right? Here it says, don't be fooled by the whiteness of these pads. Well, now, there is a solution, an alternative.
May bagong tuklas na pantapal daw sa mga sakit-sakit ng katawan. May ilan nang sumubok, pero meron ding mga nagdududa sa bisa nito. Negative ions. Meron nga ba itong resultang positibo? 6 na buwan lang si Baby Rupert nung nagkaroon siya ng tinatawag na scalded skin syndrome. Matinding sakit sa balat kung saan namumula at nalalaglag ang balat sa kanyang buong mukha at katawan.
Pagdating ng 2 days, dinala ko sa pidya. Sabi ng pidya, ay kailangan ito ay dalhin sa ospital para maswiruhan.
Nangamba ang kanyang mga kamag-anak na baka hindi na siya gagaling pa. Pero makalipas ang 1 taon, heto na si Baby Rupert. Masayahin. At higit sa lahat, flawless. Ang nagpakinis daw sa kanya, sanitary napkin na may negative ions. Wala naman daw masama kung sinubukan nila ito, lalo ba't 10 piso lang kada piraso. Tinatanggal lang nila ang negative ion strip sa sanitary napkin. Pagkatapos, itinapal sa sugat ni Baby Rupert. Makalipas lang daw ng 1 linggo, unti-unti nang kuminis di umano si Baby Rupert. Sa internet, may pag-aaral na nagsasabing may natural daw na kakayahan na magpagaling ng iba't ibang klase ng sakit, ang tinatawag nilang negative ions. Nagmumula raw ito sa kalikasan mismo, katulad ng waterfalls, dagat, at bundok. Meron din daw negative ions ang katawan ng tao. Pero sa ibang bansa, meron ng mga inilalakong bra, damit, medyas, bedsheets, at maging detergents na nilagyan rin daw nila ng negative ions. Pero ang nakakaintriga talaga, sanitary napkin na may negative ions? Meron itong green strip na itsurang adhesive bandage sa gitna ng napkin. Dito raw nanggagaling ang di umano negative ions. Tatanggalin ito, babasain, at ididikit daw sa sumasakit na parte ng katawan. Si Yoli, 41 years old, noong nakaraang taon, meron daw nakitang cyst sa kanyang matres. Pero nung ginamit daw niya ang negative ion na sanitary napkin, wala pa raw ilang oras, nawala na ang kanyang cyst di umano.
Kung hindi ito lumabas, no, tong mga laman-laman na to, kasi no, parang kulani siya ng baboy na lumabas. Ang tendency nun, hanggang kinabukasan, kung inabot ako ng kinabukasan, mamamatay ako because of sepsis.
Sa sobrang bilib ni Yoli rito, pati na ang kanyang pamilya, pinagamit niya nito. Kapag sinisipon daw ang kanyang mister, pinapasinghot niya ng negative ion na napkin. Tinatapalan din niya ng napkin ang idinadaing na bahagi ng katawan ng kanyang junior Kasi hodang hindi ito kaaya-ayang tignan.
Nung una, ina-alaska nila siyempre. Yak! Ano yan? Napkin! Pero nung na-try nila, lahat sila ngayon nakaano.
Kaya naman para makaiwas daw silang lahat sa sakit, tinadtad ni Yoli ng negative ion strips ang kanilang buong bahay. Si Lolo Gregorio naman, 84 years old, nagamot di umano ang kanyang namamagang prostate dahil daw sa araw-araw niyang paggamit ng napkin.
Marami kasi nagpayo na nakakatulong yan sa mga may diferensya sa prostate. Kaya ang ginawa ko, gumamit rin ako.
Dahil sa aming narinig, lalo kaming naintriga.
Ako po si Nerissa Rediga from San Pedro, Laguna. Nagkaroon ako ng H-mole or kiawa na tinatawag nila. Nag-start kasi yun December na nag-stop yung menstruation ko. Nag-PT ako. Then, nag-result ng positive sa pregnancy test. Tapos, bandang February, namumutla na ako, nagbibilid ako, nagpa-check up ako kasama yung tito ko. Yung sabi ng OB sa akin, i-ultrasound ako kasi wala daw heartbeat ng baby na naririnig sa tiyan ko. Then, ino-offer niya sa akin na magpa-raspa ako and chemotherapy. Tapos, hindi ko siya ginawa kasi yung time na yon nag-aaral ako. After a month, nagpa-consult ulit ako sa PGH naman. Pagka-check up sa akin, hindi na ako pinauwi. In-admit ako diretso. Tapos after 30 hours, tinanggal na nga yung sa akin H-mole. Then nagstay ako doon ng 5 days. Tapos gusto mangyari ng doctor another 5 days para sa chemotherapy. Ayaw namin ng chemo. Tapos after 2 months, inintroduce sa akin ng tito ko yung magnetic napkin, yung sa long reach. Tinake ko siya ng 2 weeks. After nun, may lumabas na buong dugo sa akin. Tapos nagdire-diretso yung bleed ko, para akong inaagasan. Pero wala akong nararamdaman na masakit sa akin or kung ano. After nun, nag-normal na yung menstruation ko. Hanggang sa naging regular na. Tapos, ulit ako, nag-stop na naman yung menstruation ko. So, nag-try ulit ako mag-PT, nag-positive siya ulit. Then, nung nagpa-check up ako, hindi na siya H-mole, baby na siya. Then, yun nga, kapapanganak ko lang nitong July 14.
For na sa akin long reach, going Chaong Quezon ako. Then, I'm so happy nagkaroon ako ng aksidente ng time na yun. At nung ako, yung aksidente yun, nagkaroon ako ng 3rd degree burn and 2nd degree burn. Then, nasunog yung aking mukha, then yung aking left arm. Then after nung aksidente ako, hindi ako nagpadala sa hospital kasi para sa akin, nagtapos ako sa aking puso pagdating sa natural medicine. So ayoko yung gagamot sa akin, maliban sa akin. So I'm so happy na nung nakita ko o na-introduce sa akin yung napkin nung una o yung negative ion strip, hindi pa ako naniwala. So ginamit ko muna, which is yung very traditional and conventional approach. So naglagay ako ng mga topical use, topical ointment, then at the same time yung mga boost pad na yun. But it so happens, lalong lumalaki ng aking sunog o fertility burn. One of my friend nagsabi na gamitin ko na yung napkin. But first of all, syempre, nagulat ako, na-surprise kasi how come yung napkin makakatulong doon sa aking sunog. But then, we're talking about pala yung negative ion o yung strip na yun. So wala na sino bang ayaw bumalik, sino bang ayaw mabilis yung recovery rate. So ako, ginamit ko yung napkin. So instead of using boost pad, so napkin yung aking tapal doon sa aking sunog sa left arm. So, na-surprise ako. After 15 days, parang talagang nakita ko yung kilos ng produkto na talagang it works talaga. 4 days ako nag-decide bago ko siya ginamit. So, after 15 days, so doon ko nakita yung napakagandang effect mismo